There's a lot of back and forth that has been happening between Minnie Dlamini and MacG. MacG went on his podcast and said something that actually shocked a lot of people, that even got the parliament involved. The parliament did ask MacG to show up after he went on his podcast and wondered why is Umini so gorgeous, but her relationships are failing and so forth, and even went as far as speaking about her hygiene and so forth, which was definitely out of line. Definitely out of line. So when McG received a lot of backlash, he decided to officially apologize. But yeah, I think Minnie Dlamini is not taking that apology at all, as she released a statement which says, official statement, 13 May 2025. Over the past few weeks, I have watched in disbelief and deep pain as my name, body, and dignity were dragged through the mud of public discourse, triggered by the vile, humiliating, and inexcusable comments by Mr. Mokwevo on his podcast. Let it be stated clearly, I have never made any negative comments or statements about this man. All I did was defend the dignity and integrity of a fellow woman in the industry against vile, objectifying remarks are made about her. To think that standing up for another woman justifies years of lies, online harassment, and degrading commentary in my name is both cruel and revealing. This is not about ego, this is about systemic misogyny. Then she further on said, while I have chosen not to dignify the specifics with a response, I must emphasize that there is nothing more entertaining or provocative about weaponizing a woman's body for clout, commentary, or so-called content. What occurred was not banter, it was a grotesque and deeply harmful violation of my dignity, my humanity, and my constitutional right as a woman. I have received an apology from Podcast and Chill via their attorneys, and an apology offered only after the damage is done and reputations are on the line. It's not a meaningful act of accountability, especially when it comes from a platform that has made misogyny part of its brand. This was not a lapse in judgment, it was a reflection of values consistently displayed and defended by the show and its hosts. To apologize now only when the public pressure threatens their image is to center their own reputational damage rather than the trauma that inflicted on others. And I also must say clearly, words without genuine accountability are hollow. I will continue to pursue legal recourse because as a public figure and a mother, I must act not only for myself, but for every woman whose dignity is violated in the name of content and entertainment. To everyone who has offered support, stood beside me, and raised their voice, ngiyabonga. Your solidarity has been a source of strength and a reminder that this is about more than just me. It's about every woman who has ever been publicly degraded, digitally humiliated, or silenced through shame. This moment has once again spotlighted the disturbing normalization of misogyny in the entertainment industry and online platforms. We need systemic change. We need accountability, and we must all decide what kind of public discourse we are willing to defend or dismantle. Then the statement also follows and says, at the end of the day, I am a mother, a daughter, and a sister. This entire episode has caused harm not only to me but to those close to me, innocent people. That said, I will not allow this to pass without consequence, because it's not just about my name, it's about protecting the dignity of women everywhere with love and resilience. Minnie Dlamini. What do you guys feel about Minnie Dlamini's statement? Please like, share, comment, and please do me a huge favor by subscribing.